It's time to make some delicious, authentic Ghana chicken light soup. Let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for being here. My name is Benedicta and in today's video we are making chicken light soup, the authentic Ghana chicken light soup. We are going to enjoy every bit of this chicken light soup. We have our fresh chicken here and this is the layer chicken. In Ghana we call it, we have layer and broiler. This is the layer chicken. It's kind of tough, so it's good to use this for your soups that really requires a longer duration of cooking time. So this is it. Sometimes you can use the broiler in case you don't want to cook it really fast. However, it comes out a bit soft, but this gives you the perfect taste for authentic Ghana chicken soup. So that is it. I've really washed it very well and we are going to start our soup with this as the base. Yes, this is it. Just look at that. Just look at that. The thigh and the drumstick was a little bit too small, so I decided not to divide it. But yeah, I left that piece together as a whole. So I've cut everything. I bought two smaller sizes of chicken. Over here in Germany, we call it Suppenhuhn. So in case you go to any grocery store, not any, basically you get it from Rewe, from Kaufland. So the next items that we'll be using is our vegetables to season our chicken. I have 2 onions here. I also have some ginger, some garlic, and my pepper. This is what we are going to use today. And as you can see, I just got it from the freezer. I also have some green pakoshito. That is how we call it in Ghana. The green flavorful pepper. I'll be placing just a few into the soup as it's about to get done, so that in case my husband wants it a little bit more spicy than what the kids will be able to take, he'll be able to have that as well as an option. So that is it with our spices. We are going to blend all these and use for our soup to season our chicken. I also have here this chicken bruhe. It's like chicken stock. I normally use the one from Knorr, but when I went to the store I didn't get Knorr, so I bought the Maggi brand. But so far it works well as well, but I love my Knorr. Yes, and normally for chicken soup, the Ghana chicken soup, you use fresh basil in it. I don't have fresh basil at home, but we really want to enjoy. Today is a holiday here. We really want to enjoy our chicken soup. So in case you have your fresh basil, go ahead and use it. When the soup is about to be done, you just put a few in for it to release the kind of flavor that you normally have in Ghana chicken soup. But I have the dried one, so I'm going to take just half a teaspoon of that, add it to this to blend, and then make my soup with it. And of course we'll need some tomatoes. We have tomatoes here. The fresh one I'm using about 4, and we have of course the tomato paste. I'm going to use just about 2 tablespoons of it. So now let's get started. So that's what we have currently. We have our ginger, our garlic, our onion, and of course I added the basil there. I'm going to use my hand blender. It's not going to give me a really smooth consistency, but at least it's okay for me to work with. And yes, I'm using this measuring cup to blend in. I'm in need of a new hand blender, so in case you know of any really good brand of hand blender, please do well place it in the comments section for me to give it a try. Yes, so yeah, I'm going to use my hand blender. So we'll begin by pouring our chicken into our pan. The chicken has been washed very well. Next, we'll be pouring over the chicken our blended ginger, garlic, onion, and basil. We'll then add 2 teaspoons of the Maggi chicken seasoning, a little bit of salt, and then mix everything well together. And we are good to go. Because our Maggi chicken seasoning contains a bit of salt, you need to be cautious. However, this is soup and we'll be adding a lot of water at a later stage, so that is fine. Next, we'll add our tomatoes, cover it well, and allow our chicken to season on medium heat. So So it's been about 10 minutes now. I'm just flipping my tomatoes because it's not fully immersed in the chicken stock. I want to make sure that it gets a little bit well cooked before I blend it and bring it back into the soup. So after some time, my tomatoes is good to go. You can see that the skin is peeling off. It signifies that it's perfect to be blended at this stage. I'm taking them out to get it blended and then I'll bring it back into the soup. So next we'll be adding our tomato paste and make sure everything is well together again. Try as much as possible. You use a little that is used for stew to give you the flexibility of mixing it very well, and then cover it up while you blend your tomatoes. So we are done with blending our tomatoes. I added some water and I'm going to strain it. I do not want to see the tomato roughage in there because of my kids. So I try as much as possible to strain my tomatoes every time I blend it for soups. And of course, this is because I use the hand blender. For some reason, I'm not sure why I don't use my main blender every time. It's packed away in one of my cabinets, but yeah, we'll try as much as possible to use it. So at this time, I'm doing a quick check to see that my soup is not boiling. I don't want it to boil over. So once it started boiling, I took off the lid, and yes, all it has to do is to boil until it is cooked. And to find out if your soup is cooked, you will notice that as of now, we have a foamy film on top of it. This foamy film is going to disappear, and once it disappears, voila, your soup is done. But before that, I'm dropping in some pakushito. This is just a very flavorful chili that is typically found in Ghana. I brought these from Ghana and I'm loving it so far. The scent is amazing. So just look at that. Our chicken soup is almost done. It's looking super delicious, super amazing. And I will be making my popular katofel. Yeah, katofel is potato. My popular potato puree and potato starch fufu. I'll be making it now just to ensure that by the time my soup is done, yes, there's no time to waste. We'll be digging right into it. And yes, voila, my fufu is done. I'm just taking out some chicken. You know, it's the good thing is that you just do not have to eat this soup with fufu. You can take it with rice. It's super delicious with rice, with yam, with regular potatoes that is cooked. It's super, super delicious. Please give it a try. You would love it. Try this recipe out. Your family and friends would attest to it that it is superb. Thanks so much for watching.